Welcome, and thank you for joining us in today's episode. Today, we're going to be answering a very common question in the off-road community. Should I buy a side-by-side or should I buy an ATV? Unfortunately, I can't answer that question myself, so I called on a friend and a fellow YouTuber, Brute Force Explorer. Brute Force Explorer and I, we're going to go out, we're going to rip these machines, and we're going to talk about some key differences between the two, including price points and overall experience. So stay tuned and join us. Side, it's comfortable. It's so comfortable. We're just chilling, driving over rough terrain, no hands, no problem. One thing about the quad though, like you can get off really quick. Like for us to get out, it's like, oh crap, oh god, it's like an ordeal. That wasn't bad.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, you're just smoking.
Well, I should save some for the ride home.
I don't think I breathe. I think you hold your breath when you're doing it. Yeah. Good stuff though. Good stuff. We took these machines out and we ripped them for you like we said. And now we're going to talk about some key differences between the two. Mainly not between this particular side-by-side and this particular ATV, but just in ATVs and side-by-sides in general. To try to help you decide what you might want to get as an entry-level off-road toy. So I guess first thing we'll touch base with is the price point. This here approximately was probably 23,000 out the door, brand new, and now that's for an entry-level side-by-side, a RZR 900S, not one of the crazy ones like the XP or the Pro R or anything like that, but it's approximately 23,000 Canadian out the door. So Brute Force, what kind of price point are we looking at with the quad?
When we bought these, Mrs. Brute and myself bought identical bikes, 2021 Brute Force 750s, and we got 4-year warranties on them as well. We haven't had to use that yet, hopefully. It was 36 out the door warranty, the buggies, the warranty, and the taxes and fees and
Everything.
All the dealership scam
In
stuff.
your garage, 36,000.
In my garage, 36,000.
So we're looking at 18,000 a piece. So the price points aren't really that different. But you know, I guess if you're financing something like this, an extra $5,000 can be a lot.
Yeah,
because you know you're paying interest rates and stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
So it is definitely probably a little cheaper to get into ATVs, and these ones aren't no cheap Mickey Mouse ATVs either. These ones are pretty serious. The 750.
Yeah.
And this one, like I said, is an entry level side by side. So we're kind of comparing. What do you say?
Apples to apples.
Apples to apples, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So price point is they're pretty on par. So I don't think that's really going to change a lot of people's opinions. But let's talk about like overall experience. Like one thing I've noticed, and I don't ride ATVs, so I can't speak for it. But one thing I've noticed with the side by sides is you're sitting and you're holding a steering wheel. So it's pretty relaxed. There's not a lot of fatigue involved. And one of my favorite things about it, and really what sold it to me, was that you can sit next to your wife or your friend and hang out together and have fun. And that to me is a really big selling point, and that got me really on board with it. And I guess the number one reason that I wanted a side-by-side was because I have a little bit of an obsession with rally cars, and I would love to drive a rally car. Nice. And this is the closest thing to a rally car that I think you can get in without getting in a rally car.
Yeah, man.
So that's how I drive it. I operate like it's a rally car. I love it.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like it is pretty comfortable on my body. Tell us about the experience on the quad and what your experience.
Quad experience is what you think. It's like driving a 4-wheel dirt bike.
Yeah. And you're more so you ride a quad. You
Yes.
drive a RZR.
That's right.
But you
That's
ride
right.
like you're straddled. You're riding. You have bars. It's more like riding a bike but with 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it primarily to get places where you traditionally couldn't get on feet. Like I like to explore through the woods, and
Hence, Brute Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to this guy's channel. He's got some awesome content. He explores a lot of local trails. Definitely head over to his channel after you're done with this video and check him out. You won't be sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, it gets me places that I would never have been able to get. This thing can get you places that 99.9% of the population of wherever you're riding would never get, because it can get you real far, real fast, and
back again.
And back again. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
It's like a tank in the woods, but it's cold, and when it rains, you get wet.
That's the downside.
Yeah, it's you're exposed to the elements. Like, I'm pretty cold right now, and
It's not warm out today. Let's be honest.
it's not warm out today, but I'm having a blast, and yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about like size. Like you say that you can get into more technical trails. You can get into places that you really can't get in on foot.
That's right.
And one thing I've noticed that's quite obvious is the side-by-side is quite a bit. The side-by-side is quite a bit wider than the quad. Now, I've gotten myself in some pretty crazy places with this, and I've actually like kind of blown my own mind. I'm just like, I can't believe I just got through that.
That's right.
But I feel like you can breach that plateau a little bit on a quad, just a little bit further. You can go a little bit more. You can get over that, that narrow trail just sort of between those two big trees a little bit better.
Yes.
So I think that's probably a little bit of an upside if you're into exploring.
For sure.
Like
Absolutely.
these are geared towards service roads and stuff like that. It's not really geared towards bushwhacking. So I guess you kind of got to ask yourself: are you in it for going on the roads, or are you in it for exploring and really cutting through and cutting your own trail? So I hope that this video helped you guys. I really do. It's really preference. He's very happy with his quad, obviously, and his wife has the same one, and they're very happy. And I love my RZR, like, I wouldn't change it for the world. So it's all in preference. My best advice for you is, if you have an opportunity to get on a quad, go drive one. If you have an opportunity to get on a side-by-side, go drive one and decide for yourself. Like, they're demo rides. Just look in your local areas, check the dealerships. They do demo rides for both, and you can get out and you can really experience it for yourself. And I think that's going to be the ultimate answer to your question. So with that, thank you for watching Brute Force.
Thanks.
You're the man. You're the man. I love you guys. We're gonna be out with these guys more. We're gonna collab with these guys more.
Absolutely.
And that's it. So thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to check out his channel.
Peace.
Peace.
Watch me.